Hi, I'm Irene Holmes. Welcome to my stories. Chapter 7. The Fall of Mr. Thompson. The next morning at the Garden's Table Café, the place was buzzing. The community newspaper, the Rosewood Weekly, hadn't come out yet, but news was spreading faster than Wi-Fi. Miss Nora, her wrist wrapped in dramatic layers of bandages from the overly enthusiastic swing of her handbag, was telling everyone how lightning struck Harold's heart right over a cup of tea. Miss Grace added clarifications, and Miss Betty, blushing, tried her best to pretend she remembered nothing at all. Harold himself showed up later, wearing sunglasses, cotton in one ear, and a wounded sense of dignity. But the moment he passed a few tables, whispers floated behind him. There he is, the poet of love. Oh, yes. Miss Nora's handbag was the first to review his poetry. Someone giggled, someone coughed into their cup, and Harold understood. He was no longer a man. He was a legend, a comical one. Loretta watched it all from her table by the window. Her coffee had gone cold, but she was smiling. That day, Harold didn't linger in the cafe. He returned to his apartment, took off his tie, looked at his reflection, and for the first time in many years felt not age, not fatigue, but loneliness. The day finally came to an end. Rosewood Garden was wrapped in the soft glow of lamplight. Some windows were glowing, leaves rustled in the park. Loretta sat at her writing desk. Beside her, a cup of coffee with a thin ribbon of steam curling upward. In front of her, a leather notebook with neatly written lines. There were only 3 names on the first page. The first, Harold Thompson. Loretta picked up a pen, the same one she once used to make notes on cases, and she drew a clear, confident line through his name. Then she closed the notebook, tapped the cover gently with her fingers, and quietly said, "One less ghost from the past." She leaned back in her chair and looked out the window. The moon hung above the park. The air was warm and clear. "Well then," Loretta whispered, "tomorrow I'll start a new page, not for revenge, but for life itself."